back to the cave. We've got our birthday boy Shane in the cave, and we've got Dino. Manchester United beat Leeds during the week 2-0. How we going, boys? And how's your birthday going, Shane?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Adam. Not really doing a lot today, so.
Mate, what Emily get you for your birthday, mate? Come on.
That was all pretty much done coming back from the UK.
That's all right. That's all right. And he had a good trip. It was
great.
You were going to the UK for a while, weren't you?
Funeral.
Yeah, I know.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, I know.
Can't wait for the next one.
Look, at least you can smile, mate. That's the main thing. And it's your birthday, and we're happy to have you on the cave, and that's the main thing. You've been in the cave a fair few times. We press shirts together in here. We collect a lot of stuff together. Just like Dino, we're sort of the trio, the three amigos, and it's good to have you in here finally. We've had a lot of requests from people to have Shane McDonald on, and he's here. Right. We bring everyone what they want, and we've done it.
Mate, he's going to get that many friend requests.
Cost us big money,
look out.
but we finally done it. How you been doing?
I'm good, thanks, mate. I've been looking forward to this day when Shane's finally joined us. And the season's kicked off a few days ago with a pre-season friendly in Oslo. Got to see some great kids play and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was a good win.
Mate, it was bloody exciting game, wasn't it? It was pretty good. But the first half was probably a little bit slow. And actually, we put out a half-decent side in the first half, and we created a lot of chances and stuff like that. But Mason Mount, he tried to chip the keeper at one stage, which was good. I would love to have seen him get off to a good start with that 7 on his back. What do you think of his performance? Either.
Yeah,
I think to do all right.
Yeah, you go, Shane. No, you're right.
Go, Shane. No, go, Shane.
I was saying, for what it was, it's that friendly. You just wanted to get through the games, and like Maisie said at the the young kids just want to be on the plane for the States for the main trip. But it's nice seeing him out there. He's surprising what Chelsea done to him, and he actually was one of their better players when they were winning all the trophies.
Yeah, look, I mean, he was even putting in some nice through balls. That's probably the first time. I know it's a friendly against Leeds, but it's probably the first time I actually sat there and took note of the way he played and everything like that. And he does a lot of running. I think we spoke about that on the last pod, how much running he does. And mate, he was getting up and down the pitch well. And mate, I think he had a good couple of chances. There was once he was called offside as well, which I would have liked to have seen him just put that in the back of the net anyway. But what are your thoughts on him, Dean?
Yeah, I thought he wanted to recreate a bit of Eric Cantona with that chip wearing the number 7 jersey. But let's be honest, it's a pre-season friendly. We only get excited when they come to Australia for pre-season. And even the games when they come here, they're not really exciting. It's more the pre-match stuff that we look forward to. But we got to see a lot of new faces, and a lot of people probably haven't heard of kids and stuff like that. So, and I thought Hannibal had a really good first half too. So he missed a chance right in front of goals there. But all round he was brilliant. Cover defending as well. So hopefully he's got a good season in him.
Yeah, mate, that cover defender was excellent, wasn't it? I think he ran the length of the pitch to get back there. He never stopped running, which is good. What is he? Tunisian, is he?
Yeah.
I remember you threw a scarf at him or something, didn't you? While we were on that tour.
Nicely.
That's right.
Nicely.
Nicely.
Nicely. I'll clear that up.
Yeah,
we went to the World Cup with him, obviously.
Yeah,
and, obviously didn't see any minutes. I think he got a couple of minutes in one of the games, but he's only really young, and there's obviously been talk about him going out on loan again this season. So, Dortmund's apparently in for him. So, a season at Dortmund could do him wonders. So, if he's not going to be promised match time, send him there.
Seeing we struggled a bit to the end towards when Eriksen went, and then you're looking at other midfielders, he probably could have got more of a go last year. Even that Hansen Aaron, we've seen him a few times. We saw him at the last year when we were over there, or this year. for that under 21 game. We went to see Adam, and he was just, his work rate around the top, off the ball and on the ball is. I just hope he gets a little crack as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that, Shane. Yeah, we went and watched the 21s. We actually just got off the plane and quickly went out to the game. And we both out there watching the young blokes play, and we were fortunate enough they got to win that night. I think it was 2-0 or 3-0 or something like that.
Blackburn,
yeah, Blackburn, I think it was. But give us your thoughts on a lot of those players that were out there. So I'm not sure, was Hugo was up front for him. Minnow, he was in there, I think it was. My boy Gore was playing. And I'm not sure, was Kovar the keeper the night we were there? I'm not sure if he was. Yeah. So, but yeah, that Hanson Aaron, mate, he's quality.
Yeah, like he was a star in the Youth Cup final as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was too. Yeah, he was very good, mate.
You got Hannibal, Aaron, and Manu, like all sort of similar positions, so it actually creates some good competition. So Hannibal did his year long loan last season, so maybe one of them can go and do the same. Birmingham seems to be a good club for these young kids to get game time and stuff like that. So, I'm sure one of them will go out on loan at least.
Yeah, definitely. Look, in the first half, I've got to admit, I was still a bit questionable about Sancho. I thought Sancho still looked like he was struggling a fair bit in that first half. Like he had that chance where the ball was squared up to him.
Didn't Mason pull it back to him, and he thought he was going to hit it first time?
Yeah.
Came back to him around the edge of the 18-yard box, and he just kind of fumbled his.
Yeah, it was a bit of an air swing, wasn't it? Yeah.
Mate, those young kids performed better than Sancho did in that match. Let's be honest. So.
Oh, definitely. The second half, I was talking to Shane earlier in the day about the second half, and mate, I was loving the second half, and it's not just because it was we ended up scoring 2 goals in that second half. It was because they were finding gaps. I just find the younger players, even Hannibal and that in the first half, those younger boys that played in the first half, they just seem to find holes a lot easier than some of the first team players. Like for the second goal, I think Emerson put it across to Hugo, and it was I didn't even see that pass there, and he somehow threaded the needle, and the quality of finish there was like it was that cash. Like he just finished it, and the second half, Leeds had a really good side on too.
Yeah, I think it's like, as we said before, the kids are just desperate to get on this on the trip. They're hungry to get out there and perform. Where he's got the first teamers are just starting to come back, or they've just been back for a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, we saw Brandon Williams there as well. Brandon Williams, he was getting he looked like he was playing a bit. It was a bit of a weird setup across the back that second half. They had the 2 boys. What were their names? The 2 in the back.
Well, you had Reece Bennett and that playing.
Yeah, Reece Bennett. Geez, Reece Bennett, Fish and Reece Bennett. Mate, they had them under wraps, didn't they, in the back there? They were so good on the ball. I tell you, they were very confident on the ball.
Well, Fisher's gone back to Hibberdine, I think, for another season long loan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's I'm pretty sure it's already signed.
What's the team?
Hibberdine. Hibs in Scotland. That's where he was.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shane, is that what it's called? I got no idea.
Is it
Hibernian?
Hibs?
Hibernian.
I don't know. One of those. No, I don't know. Who watches that Farmers League? Who watches that Farmers League anyway?
Aberdeen or Hibernian?
Nah, Hibernian, I think it is. That was my Irish accent, not my Scottish accent.
See? We're walking to the cave and I love it.
You know who we haven't mentioned, who I absolutely love, is Alvaro Fernandez as our left fullback. I love him. I think, you know, he's great, mate.
Like, in the first half.
Yeah, he was very good. But that's the other thing. Like, they seem to get up and down the pitch. I know they're a lot younger than like Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka and stuff like that, but they look so comfortable on the ball, don't they? And through our pods, I always talk about the youth players. I want them in there.
But he had a
Well, that's
good
why you
start.
got me on
He
the
had a good
pod,
start
wasn't
to
it?
last season, though.
What's that, Shano?
He had a good start to last season. Was it Preston he was out on loan with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got their
And
player
he
of the
was sort
year.
of goal assists, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So look, we're looking for players to buy. Yeah, and look, everyone's going to go, we need experience and blah, blah, blah. But, mate, the only way these boys are going to get experience,
We need
Yeah,
a
I know.
number 9. That's all we need.
mate, Hugel. I'm going to say it to you right now. If we can't find anyone, get Hugel in there. Okay, he may not be the full time
Jeff
or anything
Hugel?
like that. Jeff Hugel. Mate, he's another Queenslander. Come on, Dino. Mate.
Butterfly his way into goal, couldn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Oh, you know,
mate,
Charlie
you always throw
McNeil.
me off.
Mate, Charlie McNeil was nowhere to be seen. He got left at home, so I don't know what's going on there.
Mm.
Yeah, it's hard. Look, we saw Charlie Savage back in too. We saw Charlie back in. He had a pretty good game. Actually, he lost the ball a couple of times there. I actually fell for him a couple of times, but he certainly made up for it.
Ian could not go to sleep watching his boy Charlie. I won't tell you what he said to me, but mate,
really?
He couldn't get enough of old Charlie Savage there. So
he's rubbing one out.
Excited. Who knows with that kid, mate? Who knows with those Perth blokes, eh? Like, Jesus.
Look, I was really, really happy with the game. I was really impressed. Varane had a good run out, and it was good to see Martinez back as well, which was good. And Martinez, he was
Nice
popping those balls over the top.
Shirt on as well.
Yeah,
nice
let's
to see him with that McQueen shirt on at the beginning as well. Gordan
yeah, that
McQueen.
was class, wasn't it? That was class.
Yeah.
Shane's a bit of a historian. You would have watched Gordan. Did you watch Gordan Mc Queen play? Give us a little bit of his background, mate.
Yeah. Well, he was at Leeds. This is a great. If you want to Google something about centre back and his own goalkeeper, and Roy Keane tells stories like he wants to punch De Gea in the changing room. Gordan Mc Queen punched his own keeper.
Oh, really?
Field.
Holy crap!
Ball went up for a corner. It was a corner or something, and I've forgotten if it was Gary Sprake. I'm not sure. The Leeds keeper, and he's come down. And he's turned. He's had a go at McQueen, and Queen's just punched him.
Shit.
Kids, we don't condone that. Kids, we don't like violence.
Mate, I have to admit, once when I was playing football, we were playing in the Champion of Champions, and we were winning the tie. It was a home and away league, and we were winning it by that much. We started taking shots at our own keeper. We did. But
that was just you New South Wales people being confused again.
Yeah, I got to admit, a couple of seasons after that, we did want to punch our keeper in the head. He was letting in some easy goals. I think I took over then in goals.
How many times did you get chipped?
Nah, never got chipped, Dino. Never got chipped. Good with me feet. So it was good, mate. Good left and right foot.
I was more talking about your height.
I know, mate, but they never ever tried to cut me out, mate. I could spring up, mate. I'll spring, tip them over the bar, no problem. We see Shano's got a nice De Gea jersey behind him too. You turn to the left or right. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, beautiful, very classy. Yeah, so
the ghost of De Gea.
The ghost of De Gea. Yeah. So they got
really
another.
Hope he comes back.
Do you reckon
he
will?
Stuck with Heaton at the moment.
I'll tell you what. I hope he comes back and gets to say goodbye to everyone. You know, like I think he deserves that.
Did you? I got to admit, I did enjoy Heaton coming up to halfway and clearing the ball. That was in the first half. The first half,
mate. Onana clears it in the own goal, mate. You watch Onana come out. He's wild, mate. You're gonna have no hair.
What are your thoughts on Onana?
Said, should be a testimonial though. They
should
get a nice friendly or something with someone for De Gea.
Yeah, against Atletico Madrid, I reckon.
Yeah.
From what I heard, they may be a testimonial. I was listening to one of the podcasts and they were talking about There could be a testimony on August, or they're hoping there's a testimony on August for him. So, but that'd be
Right.
just before the season, I suppose, wouldn't it? Yeah, whether
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, he'd
back,
want to
because
sign a
usually,
contract with someone though. He won't be wanting to play in a testimonial if he hasn't signed a contract, because in case he gets injured,
yeah, that's
no
right.
one will pick him up for the.
Yeah,
Shano, the A-League doesn't start till October, so he's got plenty of time.
oh, can you imagine that?
I'm surprised the Saudis haven't actually grabbed him.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sure they're talking.
They
I'm
must
sure they're
have a-
talking.
Yeah,
they'd be talking for sure. Like, what did you think of Is it Diallo? What did you think of him coming back? He was pretty good on that right hand side. Geez, he was desperate to score a goal, wasn't he?
Ahmed.
Yeah, Ahmed. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, he was great last year for Sunderland. So it's just a case of, he said it was that first game. You're playing bit parts. Everyone's really just come back in. Well, we've got another couple. When's the next game's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
yeah. The
In
next
Edinburgh,
game,
isn't it?
yeah, in Edinburgh.
On the
I'll just
17th, I think it is.
yeah. Actually, it's 19th for us.
19th, isn't it?
19th.
19th,
It's
right.
Murrayfield Stadium, Edinburgh versus
Yeah.
Lyon, and I think the next one after
Murrayfield,
that's against
okay.
Arsenal. Arsenal in America. Yeah.
Right.
The problem is it's so hard judging these young kids on one game, two games here and
Yeah.
there. It's so hard. It's like Andreas Pereira when he was at United. Like he would have a good game, then he would struggle. Like he never got the consistency of being a first team player all the time. So it's really hard for young kids to break through to the team unless they're gaining lots of minutes. So I hope Ahmad doesn't turn out like that, because I think he's a quality kid, and he tore City to shreds in the youth Champions League, I think it was, and yeah, I just hope he gets a shot. But the problem is you can't let him just go on and on. You got to cut him or keep him, sort of thing. So
Cut him loose.
hopefully he
Yeah.
gets a chance.
Well, we need
They
to
seem to
start
cut him
selling.
loose for next to nothing, though.
Yeah.
'Cause whoever's in charge of the transfer policies is like, we buy top dollar and we sell for absolute peanuts.
Yeah. Look, it's embarrassing that we just sold
Yeah.
what's his name for $1 million.
Iqbal.
Like, Iqbal, yeah, for $1 million. Oh, that's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Even you look at Russo. She got offered. United got offered top whack in January, and she goes for nothing 4 months, 5 months later.
Yeah, that's horrific,
You
isn't
let
it?
De Gea go. You let De Gea go for nothing. You let Pogba go for nothing. It's just it's incredible.
Yeah, well, you look. I think today Galatasaray put a bid in for Fred, and it was like peanuts. You know what I mean? So, I think they've already declined it. So, but with Declan Rice going to West Ham, who knows? He might end up there, or Scott McTominay might end up there. So they've got to spend that money somewhere.
Declan Rice is going to West Ham.
Arsenal.
No, the money that
Oh,
they've
right, yeah.
got for Declan Rice. Yeah.
Right.
Didn't you
yeah.
see David Moyes getting his presser at Optus Stadium today, Adam?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Mate, when you're gonna do a podcast, you got to do your research before you come on. All right,
mate. I keep forgetting in this pod that we talk about everything, not just one thing.
we do. Yeah, we talked about everything. Mate, David Moyes was asked a question about Ange Postecoglou,
Okay.
and David Moyes was very polite, and they've met a few times and gave each other nice bottles of red and all that stuff. And then the question got asked, you got to replace Declan Rice, so you never know.
Yeah, right.
What did he say? Did he give up any players that he was looking at?
Nah, there's rumours, like with that Arabat sort of being linked to United, does that mean Fred or McTominay's gone? And I think we all know Fred's gone, but I think Scott McTominay would do really well at West Ham. If they want that sort of player or not, but they really need to replace Declan Rice.
I'd like to see United to keep Scott there. Although it's that thing, if you said, if he's like to have him on the sidelines, not really playing much game time. Bit hard for him now. What is he, 26, 27 sort of thing?
He's not that young kid anymore. Last season he hardly played, really. Like, I think he played more for Scotland.
Picked up a few injuries and then, but then came out for Scotland, scores 2, and was it 4 in 2 games or something? He got 4 in 3
Yeah.
games for Scotland.
Yeah.
I didn't realise he was that old now. I thought he was like similar age to Rashford. How old's Rashford? Is Rashford that old too?
Nah.
Not sure. No, Rashford's
No,
like
it's not that
24,
old.
isn't he? 24.
26. That was Mourinho, wasn't it? When he came
Hang
in.
on, I'll
Mourinho
use
sort of
Google.
was
One sec.
Yeah, I thought they were a similar age. But yeah, look, I don't know. Look, United this season. Is Shane's bolting already? Oh, he's giving himself a bit of light. Oh, that's better. We can see his beautiful face.
Rashford is 25. He'll be
Rashford's
26 in
25.
October.
Right.
Yeah. Let's go to Scotty.
26, 20.
Yeah, right.
This is proper podcasting. This.
Yeah, everyone jumps to Google, man. I should just type it in my computer while I'm here.
No, I'm doing all this hard work. Where is he? So yeah, Scott's 26. So he'll be 27 in December. So he's a year older.
A year older. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Oh, well, that's good. Anyway.
Anything else you want to know? Ask Google, mate.
No, mate. Well, like I said, we're disorganised on here, and it's even better to have Shane here to come in with all the disaster. So
all I can see is his knee or something. Now what's he doing? He's falling asleep on the job.
The phone's about to die. That's all. I thought about getting a charger for it.
Oh, okay.
That's a rookie error.
Yeah. Okay,
first time on the pod, you got to make
seriously,
sure you're charged.
Don't you just have computer? I know Dean doesn't have a computer.
Nah.
Right.
Mate, we're in caves. You don't have technology in caves.
Do it on my tablet.
Oh, your tablet. Yeah, that's what Dean does. He does it on his tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
I just come on with about 10% battery. If I don't like it, I can just say my battery's going and I'll shoot off then.
At least you're honest.
No, mate. He'll be you watch him be a regular now. He'll be a regular.
I know. Mate, he's loving it. Look, this is the best birthday presents he's had in his 60 years of life. Look, he's walked away even.
But I want to get back onto this Leeds game. I want to get back onto before we
moved on.
Okay, you want to move on. All right.
I
was just going to talk. I want to talk about Emeren, like his goal and stuff like that. How good he took it, mate. I want to get onto that. Like this kid, he's been. All of us love watching the youth. We do watch it a fair bit, the three of us. So we do talk about it a fair bit. But Emeren's come on, and he never had his chance in the full team. He wasn't even on tour last year with us. And mate, he come into that Leeds game, come on off the bench, comes on second half. Mate, he was ripping down that right-hand side. A nice through ball. And, mate, he took the finish with absolute class, didn't he? It was a good shot. Dino?
Yeah, well, most people would say that he probably did more in that match than Anthony and Sancho did all last season, to be honest.
Well, mate, I've got to agree with you. This is my point. Like, he was like,
so why are we spending 80 million on Anthony when we have these players already there? Like,
mate, I've said this for a long, long time, right? This kid's got a left foot. He scored the goal on his left foot. You don't see him cutting back inside every single time and everything like that. But it proves my point that Erik ten Hag last year, that was his major signing, right? He went after him and he wanted him. And I reckon if he came in for lower money, he wouldn't have played him as much. And I reckon he was trying to justify the reason why he bought him. Many people might disagree, but it just proves my point. Even though it was against Leeds, he wasn't just chopping back in. If that was Anthony out on that side, he still would have been doing the same thing.
Yeah, surely. If he's got to be a winger and he's going to like Anthony, so many times you saw him. Even we were at how many games we were lucky to see end last season. The amount of times he'd beat a player and almost be a yard past him, and you think, oh, cross, and he'd just cut back and have to come back onto his left, try and get it back over the other way. And most times he'd be trying to curl it in the top corner.
Do you reckon if that was Anthony with the ball, do you reckon that if that was Anthony with the ball, do you reckon he would have found Hugel? No.
Oh, it would have been nice if I'd have watched it before I actually
That's Shane. Dead set. He slid it through past two players, One was a bit
Yep.
deeper. One was a bit deeper, and one was just in front of him. And plus, he had another one, just another two, didn't he? He had another two on the right hand side of him, and he was probably on the corner of the 18-yard box and slid it between two players. Man, he cut out the keeper, found Hugel on his right foot. Hugel took it. He didn't even take a touch, did he? I don't know.
No,
if
I
he
don't
took
think
a
so.
I don't think he took a touch, man. And he just put it past the keeper that easy. It was
Adam,
fuck. It was
But it
fast.
I'll
is.
tell
This
you what
was
Anthony
Leeds.
would have done. You know what
Sorry,
Anthony
Shep.
would have done? He would have cut back onto his left foot and he
Yeah.
would have had a shot to the far post and would have
Post,
missed by
yeah.
about 6 yards. That's what he
Exactly.
would have done.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
was. This is Leeds, who got relegated last year.
And mate, if they keep fucking playing the way they are, they're going to get relegated again. Let me tell you.
Yeah, you know, we can only judge off what, you know, the preseason match, obviously, and you know, it's just
Yeah.
good to see a young lad taking his chance, you know, and you know, he cut a ball through and stuff like that. Like, it was brilliant. So,
Look,
yeah, it was only Leeds, and you know, but we also
That's the
played
thing,
Leeds
it's
last
just-
season, and you know,
Yeah.
mate, I don't care. Look, I'll probably get criticised because I probably rap the young blokes too much. I want to see him in there. I love our academy. We've seen them live a fair few times now. And mate, they're class. I'd rather watch them sometimes. I think a lot of the times I'd rather watch them, not because they win, but just the way they play. So anyway, so what we're
Yeah,
going to
it's
do
the
now?
effort. They all want.
Yeah.
They all want the effort to make it. So
That's
you
right.
know, and that's the great thing at the moment. These beginning of the season, pre-season trips, they all, you know, busting a gut to get on that main trip.
Yeah. Look,
well, you look at like Hugel, if he has a stellar preseason, you know, he realistically could be starting on the bench, you know, first match, you know, as a backup 9. So, you know, he's got a lot to play for.
yeah, 100%. I'd like
Yeah,
to see him in there.
I saw something with Stuart. Was talking about all the players that will be coming back. You got Rashford's coming off his break, and Martial will be. And he stumbled over a few times where Martial is actually up to in his fitness or in his well, he's
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. He's just
Mate,
his attitude has just got to be completely
I'm
different.
over it. Yeah.
Fitness.
I think he went to Disneyland this off season, so he might be happy.
Anyway, let's move into what's new in the cave. So I'm not going to do one this week. We're going to let Dean and we're going to let the birthday boy do one because I know what the birthday boy's got, and he's got some really class
and you can
stuff.
explain more. You can explain a bit more about it because you've got.
So we've got the birthday boy going first. So this one here that Shane's got, we were both on the trip last year, and Shane actually has just recently got this framed. And I think, what number did you get, Shane?
It was Brian Kidd's, I think. Mine's number 8.
So number 8. So Shane got Brian Kidd's. That was supposed to actually be presented to Brian Kidd. But unfortunately, the event never went ahead. I think I've told this story a few times. And Shane's went and got it, the matting around it. He's got it the exact same colour as the Manchester United 1968 European Cup final. So it's beautifully the way it's been framed. And I love it, Shane. You know, the nice thing about that, it's really highlighted the signatures now on yours.
Yeah.
It looks magnificent the way you've done that.
Yeah.
Run through the names that are on it. So the names.
Who've you got? Yeah, you got Best Law.
He needs his glasses.
Karen, you got the.
It's his birthday,
doesn't
mate.
Need light. Doesn't need light.
That's all right. We know who's on there. I've said it all before.
Yeah.
All right, Dino, what do you got? We've got 6 minutes left. The floor is yours.
I have this
6
bad
minutes.
boy.
Jesus.
So I got this framed and it came back today. So I got program, match ticket, all in the one go this time. So I'd like to thank Tony for giving me his match ticket for that one.
What's the
that came back
booklet?
today.
What's the booklet in the middle?
That's the program.
Oh, that's the program. Oh, it's like a different type of program. Because you remember
that's just the cover. I printed that out as an A3 off this cover.
Yeah, no, because remember, like this one here, where is it? Let me get. Oh no, it's put it away. No, because the program's actually longer and
Yeah,
wider.
but I think this is
This-
the actual proper official one.
Yeah, but they probably done a because like see how it's got the line and that. What's that line say there? Does it say anything in the line?
Up here,
No, see the red line going across it.
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Says
can you
nothing.
speak Russian?
Oh, it's in Russian. Yeah, so there must have been two different types of programs. There must have been two different types of programs. Let me see if I can find my one. My one's here.
You know, the best thing about this was 21st birthday when this match was on.
Oh, it's on your 21st birthday.
What?
21st of May, mate.
21st of May, 2008,
Yeah.
though. 2008.
Yeah, that was when I was 21.
See, look. See, it's longer. Yeah.
That must be like a remake, I reckon. No,
No.
I don't know.
You idiot. These are the actual official match programs. That might be one they made as well out at the game as well. That might have been one you picked up. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get Tony to clarify this.
Yeah, ask him.
Yeah,
Ask
him.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, thanks for ruining my frame, Adam.
What do you mean ruining your frame? I was just wondering what type of program it was. I like to clarify.
You know what?
It's
It's one you don't have. So you don't have it, so I'm winning.
I don't even have the ticket, you bastard. I don't even have the ticket. Yeah.
I know. Hey, I'll put it on eBay for $1,000. You can get it.
No, it's not signed.
Do you want me to sign it? I'll sign it. That's all good.
All right, boys. Well, there's another
what a
show
debut.
down. What a debut
by
Shano,
Shano, mate.
Right.
You know?
And the shirt.
His knee, he's
Banging on about the shirt in the last one.
Yeah, Roy Division shirt. He's wearing the Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Roy
the
Division.
shirt, the Roy Keane, not the Roy Keane, the roses.
Oh yeah.
So the thing is, I told you about the new shirt. I preferred the one from I think it was 2019.
Yeah.
The away one, the black one, which actually had the rose pattern.
Yeah,
I preferred that one than this.
Oh, the new yeah.
Stupid.
Geez, he's had that on his chest for a while because we did give one. We did sledge.
It was going to come on a while ago and it couldn't be us, so I thought I'd just show it in this time.
Yeah, we did sledge you a little bit about not liking the new kit.
Under the bus a little bit, but yeah.
We
this
did
one.
throw you under.
Is this the one you like?
Yeah, he likes that. Is that the one you like, Shane? That's the one, isn't it?
He hasn't got. He's not showing. He hasn't shown anything. All I've got is a picture of you. No wonder Emad left. Jesus Christ.
No, I can see it. Wampa on the back.
Yeah, mate.
Well, mate, it's your technology where you are. You sure? Shane's gone blind over the time of the pod.
Yeah.
Mate, well, isn't he in the eastern suburbs? Isn't that like the posh area of Sydney?
Yeah, he is, mate. He's in Pagewood.
Yeah, so, you think the internet would be good out there?
You would think so. He's closer to the city as well.
It's not as close to Turnbull though.
All right, boys. Let's wrap it up there. And it's good having you on, Shane. And let me tell you, you're going to be a regular.
See you next year.
On your next birthday. All right, boys. I'll talk to you later.
Right. See you later.
Check, yes. See you, boys.